From Las Vegas, Nevada at the 2019 D3Hoops.com Classic. It's another D3Hoops.com Classic conversation. I'm Pat Coleman. I'm here with Travis Schwab, the head coach of Muskingum. His team victorious in its first game here at the tournament, defeating Ramapo by the score of 91-82. First of all, Coach, congratulations on the win, and great to see you here at the tournament.
Hey, thank you very much. This is we've had a great. This is our third day out here. It's been such a well-run event. We're so glad to be a part of it. Very good teams. It's been a great trip thus far.
I know we don't have a ton of teams from Ohio necessarily making the trip out here. There's lots of other great tournaments in the Midwest and Great Lakes too, but how did you decide to come out to Las Vegas?
Well, two reasons. I saw Ohio Northern playing it last year, talked to Rich Bensman, he said it was good, but the real reason we're out here is my college coach, Mike DeWitt at Ohio Wesleyan, brought his team out here 2 or 3 years ago, I don't remember, and just raved about what a classy event it was, how well run it was, and it sounded just like a great opportunity for us and our program.
Well, you guys tonight played a team that's here like all the time, basically. Ramapo has been here 9 of the 10 times. You guys came in and, it may be a little bit of a slow start, and then you had to really put on the gas, especially, probably by about midway through the first half to halftime.
It took our guys a while to get into the flow of the game. I mean, the sight lines are a little bit different, but once we got our legs underneath us, you make 13 threes. I mean, obviously we shot the ball well, so the game's easy when the ball goes in the basket. Ramapo did a great job of speeding us up. 21 turnovers. You're not going to win too many times with that. But we've got one really good player, and we surround them with some guys who can really shoot the basketball. And again, when the ball's going in, it's an easy game.
Well, yeah, let's talk about Marcus Dempsey. I'd like the 5th best scoring night in the history of the tournament with 35 points. Just tell us a little bit more about him.
Well, Marcus is an incredible worker. I mean, this isn't a fluke season he's having. Last season, he broke his wrist in early December and took a medical hardship. So he's a senior academically, but a junior athletically. But as a sophomore, he averaged 30.3 points a game. So everyone sees 35. This is a pretty normal occurrence for us. But he's done such a much better job here the last month or two of getting his teammates involved. And when we got guys shooting it in, we can be pretty good. I'm not too excited about giving up 82 points, but it is what it is. We'll take the win.
You guys couldn't get Dempsey off the floor tonight. Is that pretty typical?
Yeah, that's very typical. He's probably averaging 37 minutes a night. He's the engine that drives us. We go as he goes, and it's getting better as far as getting other people involved. And when he does that, I mean, 9 assists to go with 35 points is a pretty complete night.
Yeah. You guys have taken a couple losses this year. I know Trine along with Baldwin Wallace, and I'm forgetting one off the top of my head. But
Ohio Wesleyan.
All right. Well, there you go. Yeah. All right. So tell us a little bit about just what the OAC is looking like right now when you go back to conference play in a week or so.
Well, the OAC is a meat grinder. It's the best way to describe it. I mean, I've heard you and Dave both refer to it as a meat grinder on Hoopsville. Every team has got really good players. Every team's very well coached. And I think it shows the balance of the league that basically anyone can beat anyone on a given night. And I'm biased, but I think it's the best league in the country. I know you guys don't think that, but
it's no slouch in our mind either.
But we come back and we open up with Otterbein, and it's the start of the stretch run. I mean, it's all OAC once we get back, and you got to come ready to play each and every night, or you're going to get beat. So we're excited about that. We love, I take so much pride, my guys take so much pride in being a member of the Ohio Athletic Conference. A lot of good people, a lot of good basketball in the OAC.
All right, you mentioned Dempsey averaging 30 a game as a sophomore. He's a guy who's not going to sneak up on opponents, right? Everybody in the OAC is going to have him well scouted. What are the sort of things that you've seen teams try to do to him, throw at him to slow him down?
We've seen about everything you can see. Started out the year, people were really hedging the ball screens. He still scored 30. Then they started switching the ball screens. He still scored 30. We have to find a balance of letting him do his thing, but also getting some movement. I know it's not always pretty basketball to watch, but we scored 91 points, and we've got to win.
Yeah. Well, tell us a little bit about Singleton, for example, tonight had 28 points. He shot really well. Another guy who shot really well for you.
Trey's an incredible worker. We recruited him. We knew he could really score the basketball. And he's only a sophomore, and he didn't really start to see significant minutes until halfway through his freshman year last year. But once he did, it was almost ironically when Marcus went down with his wrist injury last year, Trey stepped up and was the best player on our team the rest of the season. And Trey has really carried that over. He's a great compliment to Marcus because he's such a good shooter.
You guys seem to have some pretty good fan support, some pretty vocal fans here tonight. What was the, how many people made the trip, that sort of thing?
Oh, I don't know how many. We've got people from all over the country, Muskies, here tonight. We got some from North Carolina. We've got one from California. We've got obviously a bunch from Ohio. I didn't have to twist many arms to get them to come to Las Vegas. So, but again, when it's such a great tournament, such a great event, when we come back here in the years to come, I'm sure the crowd will be even bigger.
I hope so. I do hope you come back. Obviously, you guys have another game left, but what are some of the Las Vegas-y things that are on the itinerary for this trip?
Well, we took them down to the Strip last night and let them walk around for a little bit. We're really fortunate. We're going to go play Top Golf on. My days are all screwed up. The 29th.
Yeah.
So we're going to see some really bad golf probably, but it's going to be a memory. That's what it's all about, making memories, and that's one of the big reasons we're here. Not very many of my guys have ever been to Las Vegas, so that just is kind of the cherry on top of the sundae for the whole experience here, is they get to experience something new.
I never know what day or date it is. It's just day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. That's all I got.
It's always Saturday in Las Vegas, right?
Something like that. It's Travis Schwab, the head coach of Muskingum. His team so far 1-0 here at the 2019 D3Hoops.com Classic.